You know, every time I do a video, I try to make it entertaining for myself. And the guy with the little check marks, the cherry picker, I like running back. I have to be in a mood for him, you know what I mean? Like it's like, okay, I know that this is a pre-searched um role, and I get into that kind of mood where I'm like, yeah, I want to show um my audience that you know cherry pickers can leave stuff behind. Not that it's not okay, but just to understand that people like in the last video I did. This is episode um I want to say 127, and in episode 126, part one, you know, we found a die clash, and Eric was like, "Oh yeah, Eric is one of our members, keeneEyeCollectables. His channel's down below in the description." He's like, "Oh, that's a it was an interesting die clash. It's a when he called it a misaligned die clash, rotated die, all kinds of stuff was going on, right?" And that's from this guy's cherry picker, um, his cherry picker rolls. So I was like, oh, look at that. Look what the guy. So today I said to myself, I looked into a different bag, right? Because I have several bags from several different banks. And I saw this roll. And I said to myself, oh, this looks good. And look at that. How cool is that? That someone took one of I mean, it looks like the Federal rolls, the Federal Reserve rolls, and I used to do that before to save, if you don't, especially if you don't have a penny roll, you know what I mean? You take it out carefully and you reuse it, and that's what this person did. And I said, oh, I'm going to do a video on this roll. Look how cool it is. And look what I found on the damn roll. This guy is like, I don't want to talk bad about him or nothing, but yeesh, I mean, I'm glad I guess I would prefer that he leaves that there, you know what I mean, than not. Um, I bought the 1,000 penny roll, so I don't do this anymore. Cost the wrappers, 1,000 penny wrappers. So I don't do this anymore. Cost $17 for 1,000 of them. So I guess that's what 1.7 cents each. But it's the convenience, It's the I pay for convenience now. I have no choice. I have too many things going on, and that's it. So let's see. So we're gonna look at it. I pulled it out. Look at that, though, man. This dude is bugged out, man. Look at the copper in there. And look at the oh man, I get hypnotized by the beauty of the different colors of copper. I mean, obviously some of these are zinc, but this is gonna be my you know what? Let me pick that up. This is gonna be my what's that called? Thumbnail. Let me see. How if I put the other light on? Oh, come on, stay on. No? Yeah, there we go. This is gonna be my thumbnail. One of these images. What a beauty! I mean, now these two or three of them look like copper. Obviously, the two towards the left. All right, so let's do it. Let's see what this guy left in our. It's mine now. It's my penny roll now. It was his penny roll. That's zinc. Let's see if they come out. Sometimes, see, that's why I don't like the Federal rolls either. They're so you see, they're so tight. All right, I got it out pretty good, I guess. Let me throw that in the garbage. They're really kind of tight. So let's see what we got. I mean, it looks like we have a bunch of copper in there. Oh, mostly zinc. But that looks like this looks like a copper here. Copper. So it looks like there's a few coppers in there. The last one, he left 10 coppers or 11 or 9 or something like that. He left about 20% copper. So let's see if we can make this worthwhile. I mean, I want to find a penny here that's worth $5. You know what I mean? That's a pretty weird goal, if you ask me. I mean, well, you know, it's not really a goal. It's more like a hope. I hope I find a penny here that's worth $5. What's that? You see that there, right? Right above the corner of the M and the E. What is that? It looks like letters. Probably just something else, but hard to say. Hard to say. Looking at the front now just to make sure there's no weird stuff going on in here. It's kind of dirty. Forget it. That's too close. Around 83. So we're still looking for the 1989D, right? We found the 19. What was it? I think we found the 86D last time. And then we're pretty much done with the book. 2.55. Oh, this looks like a copper. What do you think? Copper? I'm going to say this is copper. I'll go with copper on this one. Yeah, boy. So one of the things that I don't want to say learned. I mean, if a strong die clash, you don't even need a visual assistant for. But one of the things I've learned is that if you're suspecting, the first place that I look now when I suspect the die clash, right? Like I suspect the die clash here is in the neck of Lincoln, right above his bow tie. If I see something die clashy looking there, then like you see above the numbers, the date, there's those marks. I'm like, is that a die clash? The next thing I do is I look at his neck. Because that's like such a common place for die clashes on the Lincoln cents. And I'm like, I look on this one. I'm like, that does look like something there. I'm like, okay, now maybe I'll look a little deeper. Then I look at his face, and right in front of his forehead, it looks like a something also. Now, does that mean this is a die clash? No, that doesn't mean that. Let's look at the reverse. First of all, let me do something. I just noticed that too. Slightly rotate it. Maybe 5% or something like that. Not a big deal. You're looking for 15% rotation. That's my understanding. All right. Then you look. Then the next place I look is to the left columns to see if you see a face in there or something, or some out of pocket lines. And I'm gonna say no. So we got a copper. He left the copper. Penny number 4. We got a copper. Come on. Is this the one we need? We need the 89D. But that looks like a repunch D. That looks like a repunch D, man. Very interesting. Very interesting. All right, I'm gonna give this a quick cursory look over where I got the loop in my eye. Nothing big on the reverse. So the question is this an RPM or not? And I'll see if I can zoom in a bit closer. And I'm gonna say yes on it. It's funny how right below the 8, it almost looks like another number under there. You see that? So I'm gonna say that that's an RPM, meaning that the person, the dye somebody maker or scientist, whatever he is, when he put the mint mark on the die, he's like, oh, I don't like that. I don't like the placement of the mint mark. In this case, it would probably maybe he thought it was too low or something. So I'm going to move it up a little, and then you can see the old punch below it. I don't know if they have to strike harder to make the new one more pronounced than the old one. I don't know how that works because it looks like a long, pretty long. This looks like another copper. Yeah, it looks like a long. What's the word I'm looking for? Rod with the mint mark on the end, and so I'm imagining that's where all the RPMs come from. That must be pretty difficult to get it spot on, you know. 1992. Looking for the close AM on the reverse. Nope. Another copper. Yeah, this is my favorite cherry pick of this guy. I'm telling you. I mean, if you're gonna cherry pick and you're gonna leave all the copper in, and you're gonna leave the misaligned dies and the die clashes, the strike throughs, the repunch mint marks, you know what? Go right ahead, man. And he puts a little check on it. So honestly, I really dig this guy. But he tricked me with that different type of he tricked me, this guy. Fooled me. And then when I saw the little check mark on it, I said, oh, he got me. He got me. I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to do it anywho. Look. Oh, that is cool, man. I mean, why? Hold on a second. Hold on. Sweet, man. Sweet. I never seen one exactly like this. Now, someone's going to say, oh, look, on the inside, it's still copper looking, so that's post-mint damage. Let me tell you, that's not true. I'm telling you, that is not true. There's something that happens when they make certain types of marks that it could remain copper looking inside the mark for forever, and the outside could become black. Now, does that mean it's not post-mint damage? No, that I didn't say that. Now someone's going to say, "Oh no, that's post-mint." It could be. I didn't say it wasn't post-mint damage. I said that not all lines or damage that's done mint errors, like this probably is, that inside the error, does it lose? Does it lose its copper toning? That's what I said. And the funny thing is, towards the bottom, You can see that. So this actually proves what I'm saying. Check this out. How cool is this? So I didn't realize this till just now. So the bottom part is brown, right? And it's this, obviously it's the same line, right? So the bottom part is brown, like the rest of the coin. And the top part is goldish copper, like if it was done 5 minutes ago. But you know it's the same line. And because actually the bottom part is dark brown, you know it's from the original, you know that it's super old. It actually blends right in with the rest of the copper. I mean, so this is a super unique opportunity to look at this and to prove. I'm actually going to do a separate video on this now, just to have have it documented. And now check out the 8. So now the question is, what caused that? Well, whatever caused it, right, hit it with such force that it went right through the copper, right? Like what? Like a die, right? But if it was done in the street, it would have made us something that made force like this on the obverse. The reverse would have had some sort of indication of that type of force. But how come there's no indication on the reverse? Because it's the bottom of the die. It's the bottom die. Whatever, there's a name for the bottom die. I can't remember right now. It's the bottom die. That's why when it got hit and it caused that damage, you see nothing on the back. Like if it was in the street, you would have saw scrapes and scratches from something hitting or wherever it was. But you don't see anything there. It looks perfect because it was on the die, the bottom die, when it got hit like that. Anyway, that's my theory. I'm sticking to it. That's really cool. We'll do a nice little so that's 5. That's 5. That's 5 coppers so far. We're like at 50% copper so far. Not 50%, excuse me, like 35, 40% copper. Not that there's going to be 35, 40% copper in here, but so anyway, but the truth of the matter is I doubt a grading company would not. I don't think that they would grade that as some sort of mint damage, unless there was unless you could find it on a website, like a reputable website that shows that specific error. A grading company's they're not gonna put their reputation on the line because it's something that is arguable, and they're not gonna do it. So basically, you have to take my word for it. Shut up, Jess. You don't know what you're talking about. Yeah. That's look at that, man. Look at that. Looks like the sun, right? Wow. Huh. I like to put these two. Every once in a while, I find one like that it almost looks like, whatever, something special. Some sort of special strike or planchet, or I'll put it to the side and I'll show the difference between that and a proof, just to illustrate the differences. Next thing I have to get are some what's that called? Uncirculated sets. I got the proof set. It's really cool. Yeah, and I'm looking at his hairline, but I don't see anything else besides that, so I'm not gonna get crazy with it. Yeah. Rim dent. What I do here is not I don't want to say it's not special, it's different, right? The way I search through coins it's pretty much different than, I'll be honest with you, any other channel that I watch, and I do like the other channels. I like Rob Finds Treasure. I like Chris Coins. There's a bunch of them I like. I like oh, we got a 23. Look at that. Got a 23, baby. I like let's look for the V. Let's look for the V. I like Two Sheds Gabby. No extra V. What a beauty though, huh? So he's not V. Well, I don't want to say he's not V searching, but I would think that he would keep the 23s just for the heck of it. But look at that. What a beauty, huh? Makes the camera go out of focus from the reflection. I'll keep that with the other one. It's funny how they have kind of a little bit of a difference of a look to them between that one and the 22. I'm saying so much variation, right, in the zinc sense. It's like every year they decided to make it different. So, like I was saying, I have it. People who like the channel basically like my style. Even those who cherry pick like my style, right? Because it's different, right? We like contrast, we like contradiction, discord, stuff like that is intriguing, interesting, fascinating, and I do things here differently than other channels. I will weigh this one. As soon as I picked up, it felt a little weird. I doubt it's heavy, but um, but like I said, I've been watching penny roll channels for, I told you, 2.57. I mean, it's not out of tolerance, but I could have felt that little 100 foot. I'm full of crap, man. You can't tell the difference for 100 foot. Look at this one. If this is a copper, nah, it's not a copper. It's not a copper. It's a beautiful zinc, though. 88. Am I too close or something, or is it really the that light is throwing the? Huh. What an interesting scent this is. I'm gonna weigh that one too. 252. But anybody can do it. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing special. Yeah, you have to have patience. You have to have patience. Yes. So I guess that is special. Especially in a social climate of now. Flip through, flip through, flip through, flip through, flip through. So 1991 D. Yeah. So yeah, so I guess, yeah, I don't know. So I'm from a different generation, close AM. We didn't have computers when I was a child. I mean, I remember the Atari came out when I was like 6, 7 years old, and man, I played that game. Forget about it, man, night and day. And then when I was a little older, the Tandy came out, Tandy 1000. No, did I have the Tandy 1000? I had the Vic 20. I want to say I had the Vic 20. The Tandy 1000, I think I got years later. It came out a couple years later or something. I got it. But I do find some interesting stuff, and I'm pretty sure. I mean, so this guy, this cherry picker guy, he's leaving them in the rolls. You know what I'm saying? So he's not finding die clashes, strike throughs, copper. He's not interested in none of that stuff, which is great for the channel, great for me because I would have wasted my time. You know what I'm saying? So 89. Ah, we found it. We got the 89D. Look at this, man. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. This is how we do it, baby. Oh, look at this, man. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it, man. I can't believe it, man. That's it. The only thing we need. I'm just gonna buy it. Just gonna buy it, man. All we needed was the. I mean, I'll see if I have it. I have to check through my 82s again. The 82 zinc, uh, Denver large date. That's all we need. So if I don't find it within the next couple of days, then I'm just gonna buy it and do the giveaway. I'll do a special video on this later, showing me put it into the thing, and then I mean I could do the giveaway anytime, and just when the penny comes in, then just send it out. You know what I'm saying? Um, so we'll play it by ear. You know, somebody the other day said, "Oh, do things this way," and then somebody the other day, every day, every day I get a comment when someone's giving me a suggestion. Which, listen, it's okay. That's fine. You know what I mean? I give people suggestions. People give me suggestions. That's fine. But it's just not who I am. You know what I mean? I'm not. I don't even use the checklist anymore. You know, I mean, I did in the beginning because I had to, but I couldn't wait to stop using the checklist because I was like, this is just another step to a step. You know what I mean? It's like, yo, this is the step you take before you take a step. And I was just like, I was just tired of that, man. But yes, but to do it initially, it was good. But that's not who I am. I'm a little, I'm spontaneous. You know, I like to, I, you know, I mean, I'm not, I'm a, well, anyway, when I was younger, I got up every day. I went to work, 2 jobs, 3 jobs, whatever, you know. So I was on a schedule my whole life. You know, I'm not on a schedule now. I'm on my schedule, you know. So I do my videos when I feel like it. I do my listings on eBay when I feel like. I mean, obviously, as long as I'm able to, you know, support my family, that's fine. If I can't, then that's a whole nother ball game. Then I gotta go. Then I gotta play by somebody else's rules. Come on, man. Come on. Are you serious? From none to two in the same role. This is Bazonka Donkas. The other one was better though, but I'll keep them together just for a funny video. Look at this, man. I mean, come on. Can you can't beat this, man. You can't beat what? Man. You're telling me this isn't fun? Now, am I gonna do another penny book? I'll be honest with you, I don't think so, man. I mean, I don't have the patience for it. I gotta be honest with you. I don't have the patience for it. Looking for the wide AM. I don't have the patience for it. Which is how ironic is that I don't have the patience to do the penny book, but I'm the slowest, most patient penny coin roll hunter that I know. That is so odd, right? That is weird, man. Too close. Yeah, there you go. So weird. I'm a weird dude, man. That's all right. Maybe I'm not weird. Maybe I'm just different. Maybe I am weird. I don't know. You decide if I'm weird or not. It don't matter. Rim dent. Here goes the copper. Let's see. I'm going to say this is the 70s. Yeah, it could be 81, 82, but I'm going to say 70s. Like, nah. You know what? For some, I'm getting that 81 vibe, 80 vibe. Maybe 78, 79. Let's see. Okay, yeah, 74. I was close. Actually, I said 7. I should just always go with your first reaction, impression. Another copper. There's one copper left. I'm going to put it, or is that 2? I'll put those 2 for the end. They were 93. Look at that in Liberty. Liberty, 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 liberty. Yeah, something weird going on in there, but it's very weak. Very weak. So this was a great. I'm glad I did this video, man. I'm glad I saw this cherry pickers thing and we did it, man. We finished the book, man. You see that above the O, right? Check that out in a second. This feels like it's a little too far from me. Nah. PMD. That's PMD, man. That's PMD. Look at that L and I though. Then I'll look at. That's PMD. Jess, what's PMD? Post-mint damage. That's what they people like saying when they're trying to diss you, you know? It's like a diss. That's PMD. It's a diss, you know. I don't know any other way of putting it. Now, is this PMD? Probably not. Why? Jess, why are you saying that's not PMD? Because you could see that, right? Well, the reason I would say it's not PMD is because it's a misaligned die. You see how the rim is misaligned, right? Watch the rim. We got a full rim, right? Full rim, full rim, full rim, full rim, less rim, less rim, less rim, less rim, no rim. So the hub is off a slight bit, tilted a slight bit, what have you, and the L and I is right there. So to me, this is a mint error, not a PMD. That's PMD, man. Get out of here. That's one thing I'm going to say to all my subscribers. Don't let no one diss you, man. You know, I'm not trying to be like childish or anything. But there's people out there, they're like cyber bullies, you know. That's PMD. I mean, not that it's not post-mint damage, you know. I'm not saying that. It probably is post-mint damage, not the ones I show you. If I tell you it's not post-mint damage, that's it. You believe what I say. But the way some of these people come off in these forums is as cyber bullies. That's all I'm saying. You know, because they don't qualify their right. Like I qualified that, right. When I looked at this just now, I said why I thought it was right, because it's a misaligned die. It's right next to it, and there's really nothing indicating a strike going through it, right. So it's like from the strike when it was hit, it all happened at the same time. The misaligned die, the tilted hub, and the error to the L and I and Liberty. Right. So I have an explanation, but when someone's just telling you PMD, you know, they're pulling your chain. You know what I'm saying? They want a reaction from you. Um, you know, they like hurting small animals, what have you. 83D. Look how low that D is. Wow, man. Why has it got to be such a yucky one? I'm going to weigh it, though, of course. A horse is a horse, of course, of course, of course. A horse is a horse. 252. Let's look at that. Let's look where that D is, though. I'm going to look at it through the loop because maybe it's just the dirt's playing tricks on my eyes. Yeah. Yeah. You know what this is? It's a PMD. And last but not least, Look What Jess Found. A beautiful 1976 copper scent that our cherry picker amigo left for us. Thank you very much, cherry picker amigo. There you go. We got 6 here, and we got another 1. So he left us 7 coppers out of 50. So what's that? I don't know. I want to say that's 14%, right? Because if you doubled it, it would be 14%. That would be 14 out of 100. So that's 14% copper. Muchas gracias, amigo señora. And I will see you in episode. I gotta look. I'll see you in episode 128. This was a pretty good one. I liked it. We the book giveaway is coming now. I'm thinking probably next week I'm gonna do the giveaway for the book. It's like, I gotta like figure out this whole live stream thing, and I mean I've done live before. It's for me it's a mental process. I'm not too familiar with this stuff. Eric from keeneEyeCollectables, he does lives, and they're really good. We had a lot of fun the last one he did. If he can give us a heads up next time, maybe, I don't know how you do that. You know what I mean? But just send a message, and I'll put out a post for you. Even if I can't show myself, at least I could put a post out on the chat. And for any of the members, let me put that out there. Any members who are doing something coin related, right? Because it has to be, related to the channel. Coin related, any member, you're doing something coin related, let me know. I will put a post up on my channel to say what you're doing. And if I can attend, I will. If I can't, at least I could try to drive some traffic towards your channel. Okay, God bless. Please click like and subscribe and all that good stuff, and I'll see you on the next one.